What the hell did you do with the sun, man? Where's the sun?
I ordered some clouds, but they didn't come till today.
No. Not hit the table or nothing. Oh, deliciousness.
Yes, we have plenty of deliciousness. Just amazing deliciousness.
We haven't done an episode in a little bit.
No, we have not.
Busy.
We have not.
Yeah.
We've been very, very busy with lots of exciting and entertaining things.
Important people. Well,
Yes,
he's important.
we're seeing important people.
Yeah.
Like old Joe.
Yeah. Old Joe.
Old Joe.
We were talking before the show started,
Yes.
and you had mentioned, hey, did you hear the thing about the Jeeps?
Well, it's funny because I mean I've been a Jeep owner for many years now, and I never realized that there is a Jeep thing.
Yeah.
That I just didn't know about. And one time I was pulling in my Jeep from the street. I parked it on the street, and on the side view mirror was this duck.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's really cute. Somebody left a duck on our Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
And asked around with friends, and nobody would cop to the duck.
Yeah.
So we go to the Cruisin' Nationals.
Yeah.
And we're at the Cruisin' Nationals. Here
What's
he
up,
is.
Gilligan? What's up?
We go to the Cruisin' Nationals, and we see this gal who has a Jeep, and we notice that there are ducks lined up on her dashboard, and we're like, "What the duck?
Yeah.
Like, what's with the ducks?" So she says to my wife Holly, she says, "Here's a duck for your Jeep," and we're like, "What's with the ducks?"
Yeah.
And it turns out, and pardon our ignorance on this, we didn't know about the duck thing with Jeeps. That you give people a duck if they have a Jeep.
And how long ago did you learn that? How long ago was
Cruisin' Nationals was only a couple of weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago. Well, I learned about it just about a week ago also, because I got a Jeep sent me their Gladiator, which I drove for a week. And we went over to Brophy's in Ventura, the fish place. And as we come out, there's a little duck sitting on our mirror.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the duck? What's
with the duck?
Right? So we sit there, and Kim says, what's the deal with the duck? I said, I don't know. I have no idea. So she goes on the web right away on her phone, and she looks it up, and it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Right? And immediately she goes, we got to find another Jeep, because the Jeep didn't belong to us. They
Right.
sent it to me. Like, what am I going to do with this duck? So we drive around the parking lot around Brophy's, so we found a Jeep, and we took that duck and put it back on someone else's Jeep.
It's it's like get a duck, give a duck.
Yeah, I don't know why duck though.
I have no idea.
So we're kind of starting again because we kind of screwed it up.
Yeah, we had a technical difficulty at the time.
Yeah. And technical difficulties generally mean we screwed something up.
Yeah.
We got to start over again.
Yeah, one of those Klieg lights that we set up fell down, and it's kind
We're sitting and drinking and
Yeah.
and all this stuff, and the camera's not even running.
Yeah, we were just having a good time.
Yeah, we'll do it for
But we're
free.
going to redo it
Yeah.
and act like this is our first time.
What's up, guys? I'm Fireball from FireballTeamGarage.art.
I'm Tommy from carshowsafari.com.
You're watching Car Show Safari live, and we feel pretty good. Right
I feel pretty good because we've been trying to go through this scene, and we keep on doing it over and over
We've
again.
already drank this stuff. I can't drink any more of this stuff, so my stomach is already going like, what the hell is in there for breakfast without anything else?
Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah. So Tommy brought in Hank's, Henry Weinhardt's. We brought in a Fireball, and we thought we could mix them, and it's not very good.
It's not very good because it's a mixture of cinnamon and root beer, and it just doesn't do the trick.
Do you still have some?
Yeah, I'll take a little bit more of that.
A little bit more of the
little Hank.
A little bit more of the elixir. Take a swig of that. Cheers one more time.
Cheers.
Bam.
Bam. Hank and Fireball.
In fact, I like some of the gross sodas better, like the bacon soda.
Bacon soda wasn't bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
The mayonnaise soda wasn't so good.
He didn't have mayonnaise soda. That's really gross. Like relish.
Really?
Relish
Yeah.
soda.
Pickle-
I was
pickle
talking.
soda was
I was
good.
talking to Kim. She says that she puts mayonnaise on a hot dog.
I do too.
What? Whoa! No!
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I do too.
What is happening to the world right now? I thought the worst thing was the war in Iran. It's actually
No, it's
mayo
mayonnaise
on a hot dog. Who the hell does that?
I do. I love mayo. I
what
put
do you
mayo
guys-
on. I put that shit on everything.
Post in the comments what you guys put on a hot dog. Technically, there's only supposed to be 4 things on a hot dog: ketchup, mustard, relish, and onion. That's it.
Well, I could do relish and onion. Mustard, nah.
Oh, that's your favorite, though. isn't it?
I don't like mustard. I thought I made that kind of abundantly clear.
Oh, mustard soda. That was the best. we did talk about the ducks. So we got
We
that
did.
in.
We got the
Yeah.
duck thing in.
And then we started talking about Rods and Roses.
Yeah, Rods and Roses is one of the great town shows. It takes place in Carpinteria, an adorable town just up the highway, up the beach.
Yep.
And they take Linden Avenue and they close it off to cars. And
Such
put
a
in
great show.
Classics. They've got classics, muscle cars, lowriders, bombs. Everything you can imagine.
Yeah.
Vintage cars. It's fantastic.
Cancel your weekend plans, as Tommy said earlier. Cancel your wedding.
Yeah, if you got a wedding going, forget it.
Yeah,
go to this car show.
She'll get mad, but she'll probably still marry you.
She'll get over it.
Yeah,
she'll get over it. If she can't get over that, then forget it. Don't
take
marry
her to the show, and if she doesn't like the show, that wrong girl.
Oh yeah,
Wrong
no,
girl.
go elsewhere.
Yeah.
But you know what's wild is that it's become so popular that you can't get spaces. You have to buy like spaces from people. They're scalped spaces.
Wow.
And a space can go from anywhere from like $50, but now they're going for like $200.
Wow.
For a spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lily, this is Lily.
Yeah.
And she's been with us since the dawn of man, and she's always been around. And we decided to invite her in kind of a more full size version of her.
Is that full size?
Well, for a very small person, yes, it is. She's head is this big.
About the right height, I suppose. Yeah.
I guess hula girls are very small.
Yeah, very
But,
tiny. I could see 5 or 6 of them lined up behind us, so that would be kind of cool.
And what's great about her being here in this particular format is that in case there's an earthquake, we'll know about it because she'll fall over.
Yeah. That
So
helps.
we always like to have an earthquake detector. I know in my office I have a typewriter hanging on my wall, and in case there's an earthquake, it hits me.
Oh.
And that way I'll know there was an earthquake.
That's a great reminder, Tommy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about car shows.
Yes, let's
get
talk about
into,
car shows.
some
We got a
of the
lot
stuff
of
coming
car
up.
shows coming up this weekend. We talked about Rods and Roses. There is a car show coming up on the 4th of July in downtown Fillmore that I'm going to go to because the 4th of July is what, Friday?
I think it's Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of car shows going on the 4th of July, but in a place called Sespe Creek, downtown Fillmore is a really cute town.
Yeah,
And so I don't know if you're going on the 4th of July, but I'm going to be going. It's the 39th annual Sespe Creek 4th of July car show. They've got a car show. They've got a chili cook-off. They've got cornhole tournament. Oh, man. Chili and cornhole. You got me.
Yeah, it's nice because it's the gift that keeps giving for the next few days.
That's right. You could live with that and have fun with it for a long time.
Yeah. As long as they're not doing the cornholing, in front of everybody.
Yeah, no, that's
it's
good.
kind of,
One thing I want to talk about, I don't know if we've talked about the Ronald Reagan Cars and Coffee.
Yeah.
Now the first Sunday of the month. Now that we're taking a bit of a hiatus from Wheels and Waves. That the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library Cars and Coffee is fantastic.
First Sunday month. Yeah, really good show. In fact, they turned a lot of cars away.
They
filled up the lot so fast.
It's 8 to 10, great cars, beautiful location. It's up in Simi Valley on Presidential Drive, which I always thought I should live on. One other show that is, I believe, probably talked about it before, but it also takes place on the first Sunday of the month, is Hot Harbor Nights.
Oh, yeah.
Which is an afternoon kind of evening show.
Harbor Cove Cafe.
Harbor Cove Cafe,
Oh, so good.
Great food.
Yeah, really good food.
We've eaten there with Kim, and it's Ventura Harbor on 1867 Spinnaker Drive.
Spinnaker, yep.
And that takes place March to October, first Sunday, 3 to 6. One of the great shows coming up, of course, is the Good Guys 34th Speedway Motors Heartland Nationals. And that takes place in Des Moines, Iowa, at the Iowa State Fairgrounds. Isn't that where the Wizard of Oz took off?
Yeah,
from?
pretty much.
Yeah. And there's going to be 5,000 hot rods, trucks, customs, muscle cars, and classics on July 4th, 5th, and 6th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Now, the nice thing about a show like this is they have, in the back section, they have a bunch of ambulances lined up for all the people that collapse from walking so much.
Yeah. Here's something that might be close to your heart.
Okay.
The Masons
Oh, the Masons.
Annual 4th of July
You're not
car show.
supposed to say things like that.
Oh, we don't talk about the Masons. I like their jars.
Yes, yeah.
But this is taking place on the 4th of July also in Venturi Park in Van Eaton, New York.
Yeah,
I don't know where that is.
No, that's the first time I have ever heard of Van Eaton.
No, and you'll probably
Van Etten.
never hear Van Etten? Van Etten?
Van
Sorry.
Etten. Yeah, I like Eaton better.
Let us know if it's Van Eaton or Van Etten in New York State. Featuring famous, it says here, famous chicken barbecue dinner with all the homemade fixins.
Yep.
It's got a swimming pool.
Whoa.
Good music.
Yep.
It's got amazing cars, and they say, y'all come on down. Okay. Now, this is New York State, okay? So it's not
That's a little weird.
It's
yeah.
y'all.
I like how it says amazing cars and famous chicken, but the music is only good.
Yeah, the music is so. And lastly, but not leastly, is Cruising at the Fountain. Cruising vintage campers, a vintage camper show.
Oh, good.
With cruisers and motorcycles, a swap meet, a crab show, and sock hop.
Did you say crab show or crab?
Crab show.
Crab?
There's lots of crabs.
Oh, okay, good.
Because
Can you get crabs while you're there?
Marshall, Michigan is known for its crabs.
People with crabs.
It's at the Calhoun.
Do people still get crabs nowadays? I mean,
I don't know. I wouldn't know that.
what's going on with you work-wise? Anything you want to talk about there?
Well, the ducks, of course, are going to be for sale on the Car Show Safari website, but I'm going to be putting out a whole new series of what I call detail shots, which are photographs of cars in detail. And selling canvas prints of them.
Oh, nice.
So I'm working on that right now.
Like
look for that.
badges and chrome pieces.
Bits and bobs and flames and fenders. Pieces of cars, not the whole car.
Yeah, lifestyle
and
pieces.
So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going through it now. I'm going through like probably 100,000 photos of it. That should be fun.
I go to shows and I take about 20 shots. Tommy takes about 20,000 shots.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
Well, it's funny because I grew up in the 24 or 36 shots per roll of film days. So for me to have unlimited pictures,
I'm going big.
I'm like, I'll just keep on. I'll just hold the camera up, and let's just take tons of pictures because I can just dump them later.
So I got a bunch of new coloring books that are coming out.
This is fantastic.
Just launched. Very excited. We're doing a lot of city books. So the Ojai book is out. These are books that are available at Barnes & Noble now. You can get them online primarily, but you can order them from the stores as well. But if you go up to Ojai, the goal is to have them in Rains and a couple of different stores are there. Also a book on Ventura, starting a book on Palm Springs.
Nice. And
going to do a book on Carpinteria, a lot of that stuff. But I'm also bringing back a lot of the older books that we had that are kind of new and fresh again. So Mermaids was one. This was a custom book, and we focus obviously on custom books. This was done for the Zachary Dunes, Mandalay Bay.
Now that's
Hilton.
down the street, right?
Yeah, that's here in Oxnard.
We should go.
Yeah. So they have these books. These are all the books that they have in their store and things like that. So lots of these kinds of things. So we're doing a lot of custom work for museums. I got 5 of them that are going right now. Tommy, you need your own Tommy Scalera coloring book.
I think it should just be me and my beard.
Yeah, just
color my beard.
I can do shots from over here all the way across. Yeah, people can color your beard in.
That would be very weird.
Yeah.
But I love these new
beard.
books. I think they're fantastic. I mean, the covers are amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty fun. And this is one we did for Heather Edwards. She's a dragon illustrator, a painter, and so we did a custom book for her, which is
Absolutely
really
beautiful.
great. And there's no end to it. I mean, I had a conversation with a lady who said you could do a book on dogs, and the truth is you can do 300 books on every kind of dog.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, because what kind of dog is Gilligan?
He is a border collie and pit bull.
Yeah, so you can literally do a book just on those dogs if you wanted that kind of stuff.
I think this is an endless possibilities type
it
of
is.
concept.
It's a lot of fun. So if you're interested and you want to do a custom book, if you belong to a hotel or a museum or maybe you have a gift shop, something like that, reach out. Maybe we need a Car Show Safari book.
I think a Car Show Safari book with all of the great cars that Car Show Safari has seen.
Yeah, like the purple Jeep.
Purple Jeep.
Yeah,
Purple Jeep.
Yeah, nice.
And our duck. If a club wanted to get together, a sizable club,
car clubs,
and have their own book on their own members' cars, that would be really fun.
We've done Porsche Club of America. We've worked with Ferrari. There's a lot of different clubs. And they're half the price of our regular books, so it's pretty cool. All right, that's what we got for you guys today here on Car Show Safari. Really appreciate you hanging out. We screwed up on the drinks, but the root beer was good.
The root beer was good, and the fireball is like going to my head.
Just straight. Thanks for watching. I'm Fireball with fireballteamgarage.art.
I'm Tommy Scalera with carshowsafari.com.
We'll see you guys on the next episode.